Congratulations, Jens. A great victory, difficult place to come to, but your team stood up to the test and scored a fantastic goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes it's one of these you need to. We could have scored a lovely team goal in the beginning, in the middle of first half, and Cookie was frustrated with himself that he didn't finish off that chance at half time. But we told him, look, just keep going. There will be other chances, and then we have to be ready to take them. And it wasn't a massive chance, but then individual quality will make it a chance that will turn it into a goal, which was amazing to see for him and for the team. We had other good opportunities that we could have scored on. AP has a big chance. Again, we had a lot of transitions in both halves where we should have produced more. We had enough of the ball to have produced more like dominance. But it wasn't the best day on the ball, and that's where we need that defensive performance throughout the 94 minutes that we have been looking for in other games, where we've been really, really solid and really good for most of the game, but then lacked a few moments or even actions, which has cost us the win.
Previous games, you have given up opportunities, but that wasn't the case today, and actually you really held Aberdeen at arm's length for long periods.
Yeah, absolutely. It's obviously something we're working on. We've been working on since the summer to be first of all really, really good in many phases on the ball. Today was not the best game, but we are also trying to be equally solid and with equally amount of quality, both now in individual defence and the collective. And it's hard to reach the level that we're aiming for this fast with a new group. But I think today was exactly the performance we've been looking for. No matter how many players we subbed, we also have a lot of our good top players who performed really well out. And we had to play someone in positions they weren't used to at the end. And then I also have to say that there has been a lot of criticism on our goalkeeper, which is based on one or two actions out of hundreds of actions. And then it's my job to stay sharp and to see, okay, does all the other actions that he does really, really well, does that give me the optimism to see that he will learn from these mistakes and then grind out top performances? And I think he has answered that criticism fantastically the last two games, where he's been outstanding again today. Similar situations from one of the goals we conceded, where he is absolutely flawless, and big credit to him, and also to the composure that's in the team around him to just reject that criticism and believe in who we are, what we do, and the players we have, even though there's big competition in that position as well, with Aston doing brilliantly in training to try and push him as hard as good, and stepping in if we need him.
How important was it? Obviously you've not really had the rewards you maybe deserve in the league at times, but to get that kind of celebration with the fans at the end, the trip to Hampden as well, just kind of how much can that kind of carry forward what you're trying to do here?
It's not something that will help us when we play the next game. What will help us is the performance, and that we know that we can play at an even higher level defensively, especially, and then we know we still have to score more goals with the XG we produce. I think that will come, as well as the mistakes we have taken out of our game defensively lately. We've been more and more solid, and that's what we need. And then obviously we all hope and invest in our football career to have moments like this, where we can celebrate and cheer together with the fans after a game, and then give them a good, and ourselves a good experience.
Reckon Charles Cook was late into your group. He's very familiar with this league and playing in this venue, and he showed absolute quality. You must have been just about right behind the strike, watching it go into the post and into the net.
Yeah, the good thing is with him that he, as you said, he's played here before, so he knows exactly where the posts are. and he showed that today. He closed his eyes and okay, it's probably over there. It was there the last time I was here. Boom, hit it on the right side of the post and then went in. So it's good to have that kind of experience and obviously quality, especially with also some of the players we've had out. We know that he was going to be struggling the last couple of games coming into second half, and he had to take his ball and really work hard. And I have to really praise him also for the defensive work he does today, running up and down the line with their high and attacking fullbacks, which is a big job, asking and then still have the energy to decide the game like that. It was fantastic to see.
What can this victory do? I know you've had victories already in this cup competition, but against a top flight side, what can it do to the belief that the players have, the buy-in, that you can see 100% they're completely in belief of the system and the philosophy that you've instilled in them, but in terms of going on and you have Aberdeen next weekend?
The belief is there no matter if we win won today or lost or draw and had to shoot penalties for the next 4 days before it was decided. Belief is there, and you could see that from the start and to the end of the game, throughout the whole game. So we're not short of belief. This is mainly for you, who are very result based in your analysis, which is fair. We dig a little bit deeper because we try to focus on what influences the result and not the result itself. We know that results will come over time if we do well enough, and if we improve the little things that have been the issue with not being able to get wins yet. And then it's a new game next week against the side that knows us better. We also know them a little bit better, and they will come and seek revenge. It's I said it before the game, I'll say it again. It's a very good side who eventually will get a lot more out of a lot better results than they've had recently, and I just hope that we can deliver an even better performance, because we probably need that to win the next game on Saturday.
Yes, and the club says they've only won this competition once. Can you in this group dream of doing it again?
We always dream of winning games, because it will lead us to winning trophies. And everyone dreams. I think everyone in football dreams. It's why we're here, of achieving something. Now we've taken the next step in order to be in a final. It takes one more win in the cup, and then we'll see who we have to face. There are some really tough teams in the competition still, and we will go all in like we did today with everything we have, because this club has won before, and we are hungry to do it again. And let's see who we will face next time.
Who do you think will you have many back next week?
I hope that we will have all of them back next week. I also know that that's probably too much to ask for the physios, but we are doing our best, and then we'll have to assess. Some of them are a little bit day to day, week to week, how hard we can push them, because we know it's also early days, and some of them are struggling a little bit with some overload issues. Some of them have travelled a lot with international duties and have played a lot of minutes, and we need to just make sure that we don't make it worse, so we lose them for a couple of months, which would be a disaster. Taking into consideration where we are now, we've had a good foundation, even though the results could have been better, but the foundation is there to really get something out of this team if we manage them well.
Is Eli just in that?
Yeah, he's in that group. That's why he was struggling after the game. He only arrived very late on the Thursday. Had one training Friday. Was jet lagged coming into the game. Threw him in a hectic game against Dundee, and felt a little bit overloaded after that game. And we just felt throughout the week that he couldn't really produce physically what we wanted from him. So we'll see next week how it looks.
Okay, guys,
Thank you.
Thank you.